Hey, General Hospital fans! Welcome back to Soap Spot, your home for the latest General Hospital spoilers, predictions, and breaking updates. Before we get into this relationship mess, hit that subscribe button because Rick Lansing may be about to destroy everything he worked so hard to rebuild. Rick wants Elizabeth back completely. He even bought a diamond ring and planned to propose. But instead of bringing Liz closer, his jealousy over Dante could push her straight into Dante's arms. Let's break down what's happening. Rick already knows there's a connection between Elizabeth and Dante. Liz may still see Dante as a friend, but Rick sees something much more dangerous. And honestly, he's becoming obsessed with stopping it. We've already seen Rick get irritated when Dante was helping Elizabeth with softball. Liz brushed Rick off, then stayed with Dante, and that only made Rick more insecure. Then everything exploded. Rick went to Liz's home planning to propose, but when he looked through the window, he saw Dante there without his pants on and Liz leaning over him. Of course, the situation looked terrible from the outside, but it wasn't what Rick thought. Dante was injured and Liz was helping him. There was nothing romantic happening. And once Rick understood that, he should have taken a breath and trusted Liz. Instead, I think this is only the beginning of his jealousy spiral. Because Rick isn't just afraid of Dante, he's afraid of losing Elizabeth all over again. And that fear is making him behave exactly the way he promised Liz he wouldn't. Liz has already been through enough. The last thing she wants is a partner who constantly questions her friendships and assumes the worst. And here's the biggest danger for Rick. The harder he tries to control Liz, the closer he could push her toward Dante. After Rick leaves, Liz and Dante settle down, have pizza and wine, and share a much calmer moment. Dante clearly has feelings for Elizabeth, even if he hasn't crossed the line, and Liz is comfortable around him. That's exactly what Rick doesn't want to see. Rick even runs to Lulu for help, believing that he and Lulu need to stop Dante and Liz before they become something more. But Lulu isn't convinced. She tells Rick that he needs to trust Elizabeth, and I think Lulu may be right. Rick may still propose, hoping an engagement will lock Elizabeth down and finally remove Dante from the picture. But I don't see Liz saying yes right now, especially when Rick is acting this insecure. In fact, Liz may tell Rick they need to put their relationship on pause until he gets control of his jealousy. And that could be devastating for Rick, because Rick spent so long rebuilding trust with Liz and repairing his relationship with Sonny. If he lashes out at Dante, Sonny may finally draw the line. Sonny isn't going to tolerate Rick aggressively targeting his son, especially after they've only recently repaired their own relationship. So Rick could lose more than just Elizabeth. Meanwhile, the possibility of a Dante and Elizabeth romance is becoming harder to ignore. If Liz finally walks away from Rick, Dante may finally admit that his feelings aren't purely friendly. And imagine Rick's reaction when he realizes that his own jealousy helped create the situation he was terrified of. That's the real tragedy here. Rick is trying so hard to hold on to Elizabeth that he may be the one pushing her away. So what do you think? Will Liz finally leave Rick? Will Dante admit he's falling for her? And could Rick's jealousy destroy his relationship with Sonny too? Tell me your prediction in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Soap Spot for more General Hospital spoilers every single day.